Hi everyone, welcome to 8/16. On our today's lesson, I'm going to explain how we are going to solve these different problems. I think these questions are directly taken from past paper for IGCSE level student. So, if you are a new member of my YouTube channel, don't forget to share, like and subscribe 8/16. Well, now let me explain how to do this problem. So when you come to the first problem, as you look, the first question is recurring decimal. So how we are going to convert these recurring or repeating decimal back to its equivalent fraction? Is that to change this into its equivalent fraction? So let me just represent this as x. So let the equivalent fraction is going to be this one. Let x be its equivalent fraction for this recurring decimal 0.231 repeated. Is that? So in order to convert this formula, we need to multiply both sides with what? 1000. Because you know why? The last recurring decimal 1 is found in the thousand place, so we need to multiply both sides by 1000. So when you multiply both sides by 1000, if it is, for example, in 100 place, we need to multiply both sides by 100. If it is found in 10 place, we need to multiply by just exactly 10 both sides. But this is found in the thousand place, so let's multiply both sides by 1000, and this is going to be 1000x, and this is exactly 231.231 repeated. Is that? Because you know that, for example, if the decimal is like this one, assume that 0.23 repeating. If it is the decimal, so we need to multiply both sides by 100 because this is found in the hundreds place. Is that? But here we have 23 repeating. So in this case, in order to shift this one before the decimal point, we need to multiply the place position of the last repeating digit, that is 3, which is found in the 100, so we need to multiply by 100. For example, if the recurring decimal is 0.2 repeating, we need to multiply this with 10 because it is found in the 10th place. The last repeating decimal or recurring decimal is found in the 10th. So then we need to subtract this x from this one. So x minus 1000x is going to be 999x. And which is going to be this value minus this will be what? Now we need to subtract this one from this one. So when you subtract this from this, now you can have this will be cancelled by this one, this is cancelled by this one, and this minus 0 will be 231. Let's divide both sides. X will be what? 231 over what? 999. Is that? So this is the value. Now, if you want to simplify or if you want to put this in the lowest form, you can just put. You can now simply divide this is by 3 and this is by 3. Because you know that this the sum for this is 6, so it can be divided by 3. It can be divided by 3. 2 plus this plus 1 is that's obviously 6, so we can divide this for 3. So what is the result for this one? By 3, this will be what? 70. For example, this is 77. Is that? And this by 3 will be 3. This one. 333. So can we just divide this by 3? No. So let's put like this one. So this is the fractional representation for this one. That means it's an equivalent fractional representation of this one. If you want to simplify this further, we can simplify. So this is the way how we do the first problem. Well, now let's come to the second problem. When you come to the second problem, on the second problem you can look at x squared plus 4y. That's going to be 37. 5x plus y is going to be what? Minus 8. In the case of this formula, this is a simultaneous linear equation. You know how to solve any simultaneous linear equation? One is linear and the other is quadratic. This is simultaneous equation, not simultaneous linear equation. If this formula is a simultaneous linear equation, both equations should be linear. But in the case of this one, this is a mixed equation. One is written in the form of quadratic and the second is written as a linear. So it is a combination. Therefore, we call this simply simultaneous. Simultaneously, there is two equations and two variables. So how we are going to solve these different equations? Is that so? In order to evaluate or in order to find the value for the variable of this problem, we have to use simply a substitution method. Is that so? When now, in order to use a substitution method, let's consider the second equation. That means let's solve y in terms of x and the other parameters. So y will be what? Or 8, y will be what? Minus 8 minus 5x. Is that? This is written this way. So we can substitute this one in the first equation. So when we substitute this in the first equation, this is going to be like this way. Is that? So that's immediately x squared plus 4 into y is obviously minus 8 minus 5x. That's going to be 37. Is that? So we need to write this one. Is that? That means to find the solution of this problem, as you know, we have different techniques: elimination, substitution, and a graphical method. But here, substitution is very simple to find the solution of this problem. And therefore, let's solve this y in terms of these x and this power is minus 8. So it can be written this way. So in place of y in the first equation, you can plug this. I have done that way. So x squared plus, let's multiply both sides. This one goes both sides. This value in the bracket is 4. So this times this will be minus 32. This times 4 times minus 5x will be minus 20x, and which is 37. Is that? So let's arrange this one. X squared minus 20x, and let's bring this way. So that is negative. When you bring this way, this is going to be negative 69, which is going to be at 0. So that means when you bring 37 here, this is going to be x squared minus 20x minus this 69, which is equal to 0. And then now how are we going to find the solution of this quadratic problem? How could we find the solution of this one? That means x squared minus 20x minus 69 is going to be 0. So how can we find the solution for this one? Now, in order to find the solution of this problem, we can use simply what? Factorization technique. Let's find two numbers, p plus is negative 2a. Can we find? And the sum of this number is exactly this one, and the product is going to be negative 69. So could you tell me two numbers whose sum is exactly negative 20 and whose product is negative 69? Let's find two numbers whose product is this one and whose sum is this one. Let's find that is immediately. For example, now let's find two numbers, negative 17 and minus 3. Can we have this and this as this one and whose product this one? No, it is impossible. So what are the numbers whose sum is exactly negative and whose product is this one? So we need to find the two numbers that can give this and this. Could you tell me please? Please say something about this one. How we are going to just find the sum of two numbers is this one and the product of the number is exactly negative 69. So what are the numbers? For example, look this one. Negative 23 and 3, for example. Negative 23 and 3. What's the sum of this one? It's a negative 2a. And what's the product of this one? It's a negative 69. So these are the numbers. Once you got this one, so look the coefficient of the leading term. The coefficient of the leading term is already 1. If that is so, now when we factorize this problem, it can be written as x minus 23 into x plus 3. That's going to be 0. So the product of two numbers will be 0 if I0 is 0. That means x minus 23 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So when you solve this one, now the value for x is going to be what? X will be 23 or x will be direct opposite from minus 3. This is simply the direct opposite of this one. So the solution will be direct opposite of this one. The opposite of this is 23 and the opposite for 3 is negative 3. So these are the solution of the value for x. So when I see this one, what will be the value of y? So as you know, y was what? Minus 8, that is going to be minus 5x. Is that? So when x is 23 y will be what? Minus 8, minus 5, and 23. 23. Or y will be what? When I see this one, y will be minus 8 minus 5 into minus 3. Then this is exactly which is negative 8 minus, when you find the product for this one, that is going to be negative 5 times 3, it is 50, which is immediately negative 150. That, or y will be negative 8 minus 50. That. So the result will be what? Now the solution of x and y will be what? The value for x is, now you can take it from here, y is going to be negative 123, or y will be negative 23. That means the solution of this problem will be when the value for x is this one, the value for y will be this one, the value for, when the value for x is minus 3, the value for this one. So it can be written as our solution is generally 23 to minus 123, and that is minus 3 to minus 23. That, so this is the solution of this problem. That, so we can find the solution of this problem this way. So this is the way how we are going to determine the solution of second problem. Well, now let's come to how we do, or how we are going to solve second problem. In the second problem, you already given that you have the problem y is equal to x cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x. This is immediately denoted by this one. So how we are going to find the value of a? So to find the value for a, now what we're going to look how we are going to find the value for a mean. First of all, this problem is written as what? Y is equal to x into x squared minus 4x plus 4. Is that? This is written as this way. That x cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x can be written as this way. And this is immediately what? X into, you know, this is a perfect quadratic expression and can be written as, well, the squares of this one, x, well, the side minus, well, the squares of the last 4, 2, which is written as the whole square. That this is written as this way. So, now, the two expressions are the same. That means this expression is exactly the same to x into x minus a the whole square. That means this implies that x into x minus 2 the whole square will be x into x minus a the whole square. So now this implies the value for a, these two algebraic expression will be the same if the corresponding values are always the same. So this implies that a is perfectly 2. That, so this is the way how we are going to find the value for a. That, so this is how we are going to determine the values of this problem. Well, now let's see how we are going to do again these different problems. So in the first case, as a look, let me explain how we just describe y in terms of x for the first problem. So to describe x, y in terms of x and as a parameter for this equation, let me do here. Let me show you how we are going to do this problem. So to this problem, first of all, let's simplify this 8 as a prime factor. 8 minutes is 2 raised 3. 2 raised 3 into 3x minus 1. And that's going to be 16 mean. This is the reason as 16 raised minus x, which is going to be 16 raised minus x, times this is raised 2 raised 3 into 3y minus x. You know that, for example, 1 over a mean is written as a raised minus 1. So because of this principle, this is going to be written 16 raised minus x, and it is going to be 2 raised 9x minus 3, which is exactly this 2 raised minus 4x times 2 raised 9y minus 3x. So since the bases are already the same, for example, if a raised n times a raised n, you know this is exactly a raised n plus n. So because of this principle, this is written as what? This can be written as, you can bring here. So when you bring this one here, this is going to be 2 raised 9x minus 3 which is exactly 2 raised. Now the same for this, is that take one of the base and add the exponent, and it is going to be 9y minus 7x, is that 7x, because you know minus 4x minus x will be minus 7x. So this is the way. Since the base out is the same, you can eliminate the bases and equate the exponent. 9x minus 3, which is exactly 9y minus 7x. Now we have this. Then finally, this can be reduced as 9x minus 3, which is 9y minus 7x. Then this is exactly, let's collect terms together. Now you can bring 7x here, 9x plus 7x minus 3, which is 9y. That, so this is 16x minus 3, which is 9y. So let's divide both sides by 9. Y will be 16x minus 3 over 9. So this is the way how we are going to describe y in terms of x and other parameters. Is that? So this is the solution for the first problem. When we come to for the second problem, look the second problem what it means. For example, 4 liter tin of paint costs $20. Is that? In a sale, the cost price is reduced by 20%. You know, in the sale, there is cost reduction. Now the price is reduced by 20%. So how we are going to work out the sale price of the tin, this tin of paint? Is that? So in order to find this problem, first of all you have to look this one. Is that? Look this one. Now there is reducing of cost. Is that? So the new cost of the sale price is gonna be what? Cost price minus 20% of that is the cost price. Is that? So the sale price is given by the cost price. The previous cost price was what? That is $20. Is that? $20 minus 20 over 100 times 20. That's going to be 20 minus, this is going to be, this is counted by this one and this is counted by this one. So 16 is the sale price. Is that? That's it for the first problem. Now work out the sale price of this, paint me. Now the sale price is going to be $16. Is that? Because we have just sold by reducing some 20% of this one. Is that? And for the second problem, now the second problem, find the cost of buying 30 liters of paint. Is that? At the same price, at this same price. You already have. Now generally, you are asked to find the cost. Cost in the case of this problem is given by cost is equal to what? The cost is going to be sale price, the sale price multiplied by exactly sale price per liter. Is that? Sale price per liter times exactly number of liters. Is that? Number of liters. Is that? The number of liters that you have given. Is that? So now the cost price is going to be the sale price per liter is what? This is the sale price. The sale price of you know that 4 liter tin of paint costs this one. One will cost what? 20 divided by 4. That is 5. Is that? One is 20. One is exactly what? One is already 5. The price of 1 liter is going to be 5 in the case of this one. So sale price per liter means now if this is the total cost price and the sale price, one will just cost 16 divided by 4. This is going to be 4. So 4 times, that means we have this liter of paint. So times 30 liters, that's going to be $120 will be the cost price of 30 liters of 8 is that. So this is all about our today's lesson. So if you have any questions, doubts regarding to this one, you are welcome. Thank you for watching. If you are a new member of my YouTube channel, again, don't forget to share, like and subscribe. H116. Thank you.